A woman was desperately struggling after drowning in the water. At the critical moment, a disabled person in a wheelchair jumped into the water and rescued her, pulling her to safety. Just moments earlier, Mark, who uses a wheelchair, was on his way to swim, but was stopped by an employee named Mary. She told him to go to the charity center next door, instead of swimming there. Mark explained that he just wanted to swim, but Mary didn't believe him. She said his wheelchair by the pool would make other guests uncomfortable. She refused to let him swim at their facility. Even after facing discrimination, Mark didn't give up. He took out his wallet and offered to pay, but Mary raised the price to $300. Mark had no choice but to pay. After receiving the money, Mary pocketed $200 for herself. Once Mark entered the pool area, Mary told another employee, Charlie, to take him to the children's pool. A few minutes later, when Mark saw where Charlie was taking him, he questioned the decision, but Charlie insisted it was the right pool for him, and even held up a children's height chart next to Mark's wheelchair. Mark was speechless. Meanwhile, another guest named Daisy arrived at the facility. When Mary noticed her designer bag and jewelry, she greeted her with a warm smile. Mary asked what service she needed, and Daisy said she wanted a membership with the best service available. Mary immediately took her to a private changing room. To delay Mark from swimming, Charlie started making him do stretches. Mark was annoyed but went along with it. By then, Daisy had changed into her swimsuit, wrapped in a robe, and walked proudly to the pool. Arrogant and entitled, she wanted the whole pool to herself, and demanded that all other guests be kicked out. Eager to please this wealthy customer, Mary actually complied. She cleared everyone else out of the pool area, leaving Daisy alone. But that still wasn't enough for Daisy. She then ordered the only lifeguard on duty to leave as well. Even after that, she wasn't satisfied. She commanded Mary to bring her a cocktail. Although drinking alcohol wasn't allowed in the pool area, Mary shamelessly indulged the rich client, and went to get the drink. A few minutes later, before she could even take a sip, Daisy began to drown, as she flailed helplessly in the water. Mark, still in his wheelchair, plunged into the pool, pulled her out, and saved her life.